Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more home, holiday, event, and DIY decor. Today, I have an elegant wedding setup featuring beautiful, sparkly, and very affordable brooches and napkin rings from Totally Dazzled. Here we go. My centerpiece in exactly this order. I'm going to start with this small plate from Dollar Tree. This is going to serve as my base for my vase, and I'm going to be using 5 of these taper candle holders for my middle part, and then I'm going to finish the base with this round candle holder, which is going to hold my floral foam. And then I'm going to be using 3 shades of flowers. And of course, my #1 choice, if you're a subscriber, is my white hydrangeas. I love white hydrangeas. They make everything look elegant and full and beautiful. And then I found the sister. I'm kidding. And then I found this beautiful bouquet of green hydrangeas. Look how pretty they are. And they're gonna go so well together. Love it. And I found this shade of roses, and this is like it's not yellow, and it's not white, it's like a yellowish white, I guess. It's kind of like something in the middle of this too, so this is going to work well together. And they're all from Dollar Tree. And then I found this beautiful stem of orchid at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. It's not silk, but they still look beautiful, and for $3.99, perfect. And then I'm going to be using the shelf liner for an interesting spin on my centerpiece. And then of course, I'm very excited to be working with Totally Dazzled, and I'm going to be using these beautiful brooches for my centerpiece, and I can't wait to get started. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start putting my vase together, and the first thing I'm going to do is flip my salad plate over, and then I'm going to start gluing my taper candle holders with E6000 and my hot glue. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the E6000, which is going to help a bond much better than the hot glue. And I'm adding the hot glue so it can bond instantly, so I don't have to wait for the E6000 to work, because it takes more time, although it's much more stronger than hot glue. Now all I have to do is add this round candle holder to the top of the vase, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use some E6000 and hot glue. Now I'm going to glue the floral foam with some hot glue right here on top of my candle holder, and then start my arrangement. I'm going to start with a bunch in each corner, and I cut this bunch 4 inches long, and I'm going to cut some of them 6 inches and some of them 8 inches, so I can add different dimensions to the centerpiece. And for the green hydrangeas, I'm cutting the stems 3 inches long. to add these beautiful roses to the arrangement right here on some of the empty spaces. Green hydrangeas, so I'm going to fill in all of the empty spaces with the rest of the white hydrangeas and my roses. Here's how it looks like so far. Now I'm going to add a couple of the orchids, and I already cut it and bent it a little bit. And I'm just going to place it wherever it feels right. And that's pretty much somewhere around here. And here. Now that I'm done with my main arrangement, I'm going to be making a floral wrap to go around this middle part right here of my vase, and I'm going to be making that with this shelf liner and some hydrangeas. First, I'm going to measure how much of the liner I'm going to need. I folded it a couple of times because it's pretty wide, and before I cut it, I want to measure. So I'm going to wrap it around. I want it to go here and there. Then here. So I'm pretty much using most of it because this vase is pretty tall. So I'm just gonna cut away this bit. So that's how long I need it. Hopefully I have enough hydrangeas for this. And now I'm going to cut how much wide I want it to be. So I'll say I want it to be about 3 inches wide. So my liner is 4.5 feet long and 3 inches wide. And now I'm going to use my hot glue and start gluing my hydrangeas right on top of it. All you have to do is pull the flowers individually. And then you are going to add glue to the liner. Do half of it first so it won't dry on you. And then just grab the flower and just place it right on top of the glue. And that's it. This is really easy. It's just going to be time consuming, but it's going to be worth it at the end. I promise you. Now I'm going to do the whole thing and get back to you in a little bit. And here it is, and it took me about 30 to 35 minutes to make. So all right, it's ready to go. Now let's put it on and see how it looks. All right, so I left this little part here without any flowers, so I'm able to glue it under here. And I believe I should place it right here, right there. Now let's wrap it around. Now I'm going to finish up the look by adding these 3 amazing brooches from Totally Dazzled to the middle of my centerpiece. I love it. Beautiful. The brooches from Totally Dazzled totally, no pun intended, totally gave it the touch that it needed to look amazing. This is a beautiful centerpiece. Now moving on to embellish these two plain taper candle holders from Dollar Tree with these two beautiful napkin rings from Totally Dazzled. Look how sparkly they are. And right now I'm kind of upset with myself for not ordering more items when I had the opportunity because they do have flat backs and buttons that I could have used here on my candle holder instead of wasting my napkin rings, but that's okay. I'm still gonna make it work. So guys, they do have an amazing variety of embellishments and they come in different colors. They have gold, silver, clear stones, and pearls. So make sure to check them out. So all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of hot glue to the top of the candle holder here. And then I'm going to place the napkin ring right on here. And that's about it. And it almost kind of looks like it belongs there. So not such a bad move after all. Alright guys, this is it. This is by far my favorite centerpiece I've ever done. I am in love with the floral wrap I wrapped around the vase, and the brooches from Totally Dazzled made the whole centerpiece look elegant and very polished. I love it. So make sure to check them out at totallydazzled.com, and they also have a YouTube channel, so go ahead and check them out. And make sure to check out my description box for a 10% promo code on their website. All right? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.